Welcome, SRL community, to this round-table clash between the Auckland Warriors and the Brisbane Broncos. In the box with me today, I've got Dom Young, and on sideline, we've got Ted McDonald making his commentary debut. How are we, boys?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah,
good, thank you.
As we see these teams run out, there's quite a few changes in the lineup. We'll try to go through them all as best as possible. Starting with the Broncos, we have Isaac Edwards moving to the centres with Ash Crutcher going into the halves. With the missing of Lucas Short out for injury this round, we have Govan Wamsley moving from second row to lock. And for the Warriors, we have Rex Slattery moving from second row to the bench. Levi Raymond coming back into the hooker position, which I haven't seen him there since the Parramatta Eels days. Akatank he's moving to the centres, and we've got Lockyer at prop.
I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's Akatank's starting lineup debut as well.
It might possibly could be. So we see the Broncos kick us off with the Warriors receiving the ball first. We see Raymond pass it out to McCartney. McCartney goes to Joel Turner Jr. and he gets taken in a two-man tackle. They'll go for an early kick here, but it wasn't aimed at the sideline, so Sharp will pick that one up and bring it straight back at him. Oliver will go out to Crutcher. Crutcher goes out to Wamsley. Wamsley comes to Bakers. Bakers takes a run, but smashing the two-man tackle and driven back. Oliver will go to Lee. Lee will come back to Sharp. Sharp will try to step, but he gets taken in another two-man tackle. So the Warriors manning up in these tackles early on. What do you think, Dom Young?
I think the Warriors, they just wasted a set there, kicking it. A bad kick. Raul Romano doing a move out of getting the Broncos out of a tough position there. I think the Brisbane need to put a dangerous kick here, despite the Warriors' backline being really strong this season. So I'm excited for this game, Luke Shaw. I'm very excited.
And how is the crowd down on the sideline? We've got some wet weather by the looks of it.
Yeah, crowd are really energetic, even though it is, as you said, wet weather. Not great weather for footy, but the teams are still beating each other into it, and I reckon this game will be a close one.
Yeah, with wet weather comes ball handling. You have to be very good with that, or you're going to be turning the ball over a lot. So we'll see how that goes for this game. As Bunce makes a break, he gets past one, but he's brought down by his opposition in number one in Sharp. But now Sharp's in the line. So will take the kick. It's a nice kick out into the end goal, but Jones has picked it up. He makes a break, but he's brought down by Bunce.
Both teams would want to win this game. Both teams have lost the last two as well. The Broncos, they're showing, a lot of fight coming into this game, despite losing a lot of key players this season. Look at that, Jeff making a huge run offload. I'm hoping that they don't see the ideology of the Warriors, they're higher than us on the ladder, we have no chance. I think every team can win a game. I mean, look at the Roosters beating the Sharks. Penalty there. I mean, look at that, Luke. If they could score here, that would be huge.
Yeah, giving away that penalty on almost halfway is definitely not going to be something that the Warriors are going to be happy about. Again, this is another thing of wet weather footy. Sometimes it's a bit hard to get back up from a tackle, and you can give away a penalty.
Yeah, exactly right.
Crutcher goes to McDonald. McDonald taken in a two-man tackle. Crutcher goes to the line. He goes to Og, but Og gets taken in another two-man tackle. So the Warriors are definitely manning up into these tackles. Go out to Wamsley. Wamsley gets taken. A little bit of fourth tackle. Goes to Bakers. Bakers just goes for a straight-up run, taking him out of fifth tackle option. Goes to Crutcher. Crutcher puts in a kick. It's got up high, but it's nowhere to be seen. So Square takes that cleanly. Go to Corcoran. Corcoran takes a run. The Broncos, they had a chance there to really put on some pressure, but do you feel like they've wasted that opportunity?
Yeah, I think they've just done the same play for 2 sets. I mean, the backs, they've been putting them in a great position, especially with the penalty as well. They've just been, I would say, maybe 10 meters short from a dangerous kick. Dummy from Jai McCartney, that was a dangerous one. Got by, what, 2 defenders there.
And that's given the Warriors some good field position for this last tackle. Raymond will put the kick down, kicks it into the 10, but Romano picks it up. He steps one, but gets taken in the McCartney tackle.
Luke, you're a captain. You've been a captain of our SRL team. As you see, Ray Romano making a huge run.
Yeah, he's got Bunce and McCartney chasing him. Bunce will take him with McCartney finally getting around the legs. But this gives the Broncos a really good opportunity to put some points on the board. As Isaacs Edwards just takes a step there, but gets brought down in the tackle. Oliver goes to Wormsley. Wormsley offloads to Crutcher. Crutcher gets taken in another 2-man tackle. It's the last tackle now. 10 out. They got a good chance to probably put a kick in, but it goes straight to Isaac Edwards. Edwards puts a grubber in after getting one. Just wasn't sure what was going on there, so Raymond picks that one up. Corcoran will take a run. Corcoran gets taken in a 3-man tackle. But yeah, I have been an NRL captain, a vice captain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would you be telling your boys? You're 10 minutes in, 11, 12 minutes in, for both teams.
It's a game of footy. It goes for 80 minutes. Doesn't matter what minute it is. Don't worry about the scoreboard.
Play the game like it's 0-0. I like that.
Yeah. As you see, Jones will take a run, but he can't get past his defender. Edwards goes to Crutcher. Crutcher comes out to Sharp. Shunny. Oliver goes to Amac. Amac goes to Jones on the wing. Jones gets past one. He goes to step Bunce, but he is brought down. Oliver goes to Wormsley up in the middle. Wormsley fends off one. He's gone. He's got Bunce. Bunce ankle tacked him, and that's a try-saving tackle right there. And Crutcher comes out to Sonny Sharp again. Sharp will drive for the line, but is stopped in the tackle. 5th tackle. This could possibly be the Broncos. No, the Warriors ball. We had a double knock on. Strange has taken the first run.
Another set wasted again, Luke. Oh my.
Corcoran is smashed in the tackle by Amac. He's not happy that they wasted that opportunity. Yeah, no. Especially with that run with Wormsley, that ankle tap's just saving them a 4-point deficit at least. But they wasted it after that. Or Amac making another impact. He's definitely not happy.
Yes, all he sees is red at the moment.
Romano makes a break, but he gets brought down by David Tuawa. Cody Goggle making a line break. He's got Bunce and David Tuawa chasing him. David Tuawa gets him. Great position again, and it's only 2nd tackle, so this will be a very good opportunity to get some points again. Goes Oliver. Oliver goes to Sonny Sharp. Sonny Sharp is driven back in a bruising tackle with 2 defenders. Oliver will come out to McDonald. McDonald, he tries to drive for the line, but gets brought down. So 5th tackle. Oliver goes to Crutcher. Crutcher goes for a high kick. Lee's under it. He taps it back to Sharp, but Sharp can't get his step on and gets tackled. So a bit of a better option on the last tackle, but still, again, no points.
Yeah.
As Bunce makes a break there.
I think it's in the SRL. It's more tries have been scored from grubber kicks than bombs, I would say. Bit of a risky play considering how good the backs defense has been for the Warriors this year. So
as the Warriors have thrown a forward pass there, so given the Broncos another opportunity, but they've thrown that straight away with an interception from Joe Turner Jr., which goes to Corcoran. Corcoran tries to go up the guts, but gets taken in two-man tackle. Yeah, the fifth tackle options, they're always a bit of an interesting one. A lot of teams go, and there we go. AMAC again showing why he likes to put those big hits on and they cough up the ball. As AMAC now takes a run. He definitely looks like a captain on a mission, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's angry. He shows that aggression, that emotion. Probably one of the most passionate players in the entire league, and you can see it right there. It's already 3 big hits. He's forced an error already in 20 minutes of game time. So,
as Walmsley gets through the line, but he gets taken. He gets an offload to Jeff. Jeff will drive forward, but he's brought down as they get a defender around the legs. Oliver will go to Jake Baker's. Baker's passes it, but Corcoran's there in the way, and Falcons off him into the hands. So, yeah, another attacking opportunity, Dawn begging.
Another one. And you know what? If you waited maybe a second on that pass, would have been a try. It was almost a try saver from a Falcon, which is honestly very rare to see in the SRL. And with both teams, I think especially with the Warriors upon lately, they've been very, very complacent. They've been a bit lazy when they have a lead. In this game, they're showing that. They're inviting the Broncos back into the game every single set, and we're just not seeing the Warriors that were promising at the start of the season look short. So I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully the new rotations in the lineup can change all that.
Yeah, so we've just had our 20-minute interchanges for both teams. Ted, what did you see come off the bench?
Yeah, there was a fair bit of tiredness out there from the Broncos, especially like the Warriors are still tired, but I'm seeing a lot more passion here from the Broncos. See, getting close to the line, doing their line breaks, and in charge, their captain Anthony McDonald charging onto the line and just steamrolling through the Auckland players. They just look to have a lot more passion, but that's just my view.
This last probably 10-minute period, it's all been Broncos. The Warriors have been struggling to get out of their half, but as we see, this might be the first chance they get outside their half, all the way up to the halfway line, and it's only second tackle. Goes to McCartney. McCartney goes to Raymond. Raymond will push over the halfway line. McCartney goes to Corcoran. Corcoran goes to Bunce. Bunce steps one. He's only got Sharp to beat, but Sharp will take him in the tackle. So with the new players on the field, we haven't really seen them go to those players yet. It's more been all the fatigued ones, and as that Honey King has just taken over the sideline.
Again, you saw that, like I said, the lazy play there. It was just one pass, stopped, another pass, stopped, another pass, got taken to touch. I think ever since the game against the Cowboys, where they lost that game in the last 10 minutes, and Cowboys win their first game of the season, they've been shell-shocked after that game. It's like they've been a show of themselves, and I got to commentate that game, I got to commentate the Warriors game last week. Again, it was the same thing where they lost possession, invited the Bulldogs back into the game, where the Bulldogs capitalised on points.
I'll have to cut you off there as we see Walmsley make a run, but he does throw the pass and it's straight to Aaron White. So good opportunity for the Broncos to get some tackles in the Warriors half, and they just cough it up again.
That's what I mean. Like, looking at last week, the Bulldogs capitalised on their points, and they made the Warriors pay. Brisbane haven't capitalised on points as of yet. Hoping to see in the next 54 minutes if they could do so.
Yeah, definitely we're seeing a bit of a middle of the table clash here with no sort of team excelling in their sets at the moment. So it begs the question, do either of these teams see finals this season? That's bounced off the crossbar, but Tom gets taken in the tackle. So that was close. That was almost Warriors points.
That's the closest we've been to a try today.
As we see Sonny Sharp take the run there, and he will get taken in the tackle, but Mario McEnroe will take his run. I think that's the first time we've actually seen the Warriors use their bench forwards that have come on too, and that was almost 8 minutes ago. As we see that go to Lee, Lee gets taken in the tackle. Oliver will go out to Bakers. Bakers will just take the run, taking him out of the last tackle option. So it's going to be on Walmsley or Crutcher. And Walmsley takes the kick. And Square will get that. Square takes the tackle. Two-man tackle takes him down. Again, another set that doesn't really go anywhere, but it does give the Broncos a bit of field position. So which team's going to crack first, do you think?
I'm pretty sure the Broncos have looked a little bit more aggressive in this game, and I think they've gone closer than what the Warriors have, despite the last kick almost going in favour. I think in reality, I think the Broncos should be up minimum 12-0 at this very stage. They've always been a pass away or a kick away where they just haven't capitalised on points. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, they've definitely had a lot more opportunities to put points on the board than the Warriors in this game so far. They're just not, capitalised on those opportunities, which could come to bite them in the end of this game. But at the moment, again, they're just working their way out of their own half at this point. As you see, that one go to Tassiog, and Tassiog is going to make a good run. As I was just saying, they're working their way out of their half. They've made it up over into the Warriors' half now. She's Sharp, make a line break. He's got Bunce to beat. He beats Bunce, but McCartney's there to take him. But he manages to offload it to Bakers. But I don't know. I could have said that one might have been forward or something. As we go back to Og, but again, another one that if he just kept going, he might have been over them. And now they go for the hard kick to the side, which, again, Honey King's right there to take it. So another try goes begging that possibly could have just been scored if the player just ran forward.
Yeah, as a neutral, it's been a bit frustrating for both teams. They've just been so close, and yet so far, both teams really just got to put their right weapons, right combinations in place. Especially even if you're doing the second half. And the thing with the SRL is, look, I mean, you probably know more than I do. This game could rather end 4-0. Oh,
as Kowal breaks two and throws the dummy on he's thrown about 4 dummies in this run. But
they're going to every single time.
That was actually a beautiful run from Kowal that he throwing 4 different dummies break, and they've just kicked it into an offside player, and that is just really showing what the Warriors have brought to the table today.
Yeah, that sums it up in just one single play right there. I was going to say, you probably know this more than I do. This game could end 4-0 or 30-24. Like, that's just what the SRL is. So, get any possibilities. Still plenty of time for points. So I'm excited.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at this point, I know the Broncos are in a deficit when it comes to points plus differential. But Oliver makes a break, but Bunce will take him. I don't know where the Warriors sit with the points differential, but both teams really could do with points. As Crutcher will drive for the line, but gets put on his back. So they've got 2 tackles here. It just goes to Oliver. Oliver will drive, but he's brought on his back. But they will take it upstairs, even though we believe he's gone on his back. Yeah, that ball never got to the grass. No try.
No one deserves to try more than AMAC. I don't know if he's still on the field, but I think the Broncos probably deserve it more than the Warriors, I'd say, this game.
And, yeah, again, another 5th tackle option goes begging. Just runs it straight up, no kick or anything. AMAC is on the bench at the moment. He'd be watching from the bench, and he would be probably quite volatile down there. Can you hear anything he's saying, Ted?
Yeah, he is. He is yelling at his team. I can hear a bit, but he's just really waiting for the halftime to express how he feels to the team, and waiting to get back on here. Honestly, that's what he's feeling, I believe.
Yeah, I would think he's getting that interchange card in his hand very shortly to come back on. But yeah, he'll probably be wanting to get this team into the sheds. As you said, he's a passionate player. He's definitely a player that wears his heart on the sleeve. And while they have been pretty good defensively, there's just nothing in attack, and that's what he's going to probably be going on about at halftime, trying to capitalise on these opportunities that the Warriors keep giving him. As we see Sharp take the tackle, driven over the 40 there. Goes to Oliver, goes to Crutcher. Crutcher throws a bit of a wayward pass, but Toxiol grabs it, and he takes a run.
I think the Warriors would be probably expressing the same way as AMAC as well. Walmsley, another run. He's having a great game, Walmsley. Ooh, that was risky.
Yeah, Bunts, again, another team being very, very good defensively. They've stopped every opportunity that they've given the Broncos. But, yeah, again, they haven't got any attack on the board either. So I think both captains are going to be very volatile in the locker room at halftime.
And both front rowers are back on right now, so see if they can do anything in the last minute that there is here.
Yeah, so Max had a bit of a break. He's back on the field. He's ready to do some more tackling.
How are the fans for the Warriors out there?
Yeah, they're still in it. They are sitting down, but they're pretty disappointed in their team. But like when they hit the crossbar before, they were pretty into it.
Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back.
Welcome back, SRL, to the second half of this game. So far, it's been a defensive effort from both teams. No points have been scored. Opportunities going begging. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I completely agree. I think both teams have just had opportunities going down out the window, so down the drain. What do you think, Ted?
Yeah, pretty even game so far. With I thought the Broncos in charge, but miss opportunities as the Warriors keeping down their half in the Broncos half. But yeah, also the weather has cleared up a lot, and they are now playing sunny football. So yeah.
Yeah. So a couple of team changes in the halftime period. We saw Isaac Edwards go back into the halves. Dan James is making his debut at centre. And we've also seen Ash Crutcher come off onto the bench. And Anthony Lee. As for the Warriors, did any of you boys catch the Warriors changes?
For the Warriors, I'm pretty sure. I think all four of the interchange are on at the moment. I'm sure. I think Akatang's gone on the bench. I'm keen to see what they do because they did nothing in that first half. Besides, they got close ones, and that Kowal run was phenomenal. So
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a player dummy four times in a row. as we see Matthew Turner take a run. So he's come off the bench and he's already firing for him. So McCartney will take a kick. He gets it up high. Going to come down. It's going to go to Bunce, but Bunce can't step. Of all people, you would think Bunce would have scored there.
I know, right? That's the first time I haven't seen him score from that situation.
So again, we're just seeing that defense from both teams really stop these tries coming in. As we see Walmsley take another run. I think he's scored up to 160 run meters or something at halftime. He's been the main man making these meters for the Broncos.
Yeah, he's the one cheat code for Brisbane, and you can tell that with 200 combined tackles already in the first half alone, it was a very defensive-minded game. So I'm hoping to see another opportunity.
We see Logan Strain go for a run. I think that's probably the most runs he's probably done in a while. He did all that try line, he was going for it. As Turner will go the ball. Wriggle goes to Hour goes. It goes to McCartney. Walmsley's there to take that pass. Look at that. Again, another stop for Walmsley.
It was like both teams have just trained tackling and defense this whole week. They're all reading each other's plays and just like that. It was I think it's his second intercept of the game. Walmsley again.
I've got to say, I feel like if I didn't retire, I think I went out of a job.
He's popping off. He's taking Luke Short responsibility. He's taking it nothing but love, Luke Short.
I mean, I got size 15 shoes. They're big shoes to fill.
He might be size 16 at the moment. I don't know. Oh, another one.
And that's just done with another last tackle option. We go to Tuau gets it, breaks one. He doesn't beat Walmsley. It looked like he was going to beat Walmsley there for a second, but again, Walmsley's there. I think we could start down to Walmsley, but he's here. He's there. He's everybody there.
Shout out Roy Kent there as well. Oh,
how's the crowd tonight? How's the crowd going, Ted?
Yeah, this half they sound a lot funner this half. It's been more the Warriors this half anyway for 9 minutes or so, so they're really into it. And maybe especially after that, see what the referee says.
I think he knocked it on.
I think this has been knocked on by Bunce. No, it looks like he's grounded that. So we might have first points on the board.
Wow.
That's a great try. Points. It took almost 50 minutes in this game to get some points, but Bunce has finally done it.
And Mount Smart go up in eruption.
And as we spoke about before, kicks, rubber kicks, bomb kicks. Which one scores more?
Pretty sure it's the grubber.
Yeah, grubber, I reckon.
I think that's the way the Broncos need to go as well. I think the bombs just aren't working either. Get the conversion there as well.
Yeah, so with that chance, Bunce try, couldn't keep him out. We're Warriors to take the lead at 6-0.
And that is your TPC Live first try scorer. It only took 50 minutes.
As we see, Bakers will get us back underway here. Bakers will go to Kowal. Kowal goes to Strange. Strange gets smashed by AMAC again. He's on the warpath in the second half, continuing where he left off in the first half. River goes to Wow. Wow gets taken. A two-man tackle. As we saw, AMAC hasn't had a lot of run meters this game, but every single tackle he puts on, he makes sure that they feel it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at halftime he had about 12 tackles, and a lot of them probably hit sticks. He came in this game just wanting to win really badly, and You can't blame the Broncos here. I think they're having they're starting the game pretty well. Hopefully they can turn it up in the second half.
Yeah, as we say, Cody Ogg take a run there. Yeah, the Broncos, they are down 6 here, but and they're just throwing an intercept. But again, AMAC just showing us what that bloody friggin' impact tackle does. The Warriors have got a great opportunity here to put some more points on the board and put that pressure on the Broncos. Goes to Tuau takes the tackle. It's a 4th tackle, so they've got one more before they're going to put a kick in. Yeah, Kawal will just take a tackle, taking him out of the option for the 5th tackle. So they got a chance Bunce, but Bunce wasn't ready for it, and he's not really a kicker, so he's just going to get tackled. So we just saw that opportunity wasted by the Warriors. They know last time now down here they got to that kick, and that kick led to points. So I'm not sure why they went to bunts then.
Yeah, another 5th tackle wasted. I think both teams probably 0 from maybe 15 or 16 from 5th tackle opportunities. So yeah, it's just been one of those games for both teams. Look short.
Yeah, as we just saw there was a lot of ball play in there. They were throwing that ball around. So the Broncos, they know that they're down on the board, so they need to do something. So Sonny Sharp will take this run. He gets taken down in the 2-man tackle though. So Oliver will play the ball. He'll play it to Edwards. Edwards goes out to Sharp. Sharp takes a step, but bounces it with this try-saving tackle. He comes across. Sorry, no, not Bunce. It was... My apologies. But we'll go to Edwards. Edwards will get taken on the last.
That was Kawal that did the try-saver there.
Yeah, Kawal with a try-saving tackle. He come across and just stopped Sharp. So it was a really good set from the Broncos, trying to get some points on the board and back into this game. What did the sideline think of that one?
Yeah, I mean, the crowd seemed happy that they didn't score and that really good defense from the Warriors. But yeah, the Brisbane bench, not too happy about that. Really disappointed that they just wasted another 5th tackle opportunity right that close to the sideline.
Yeah, I think that's a recurring theme of this game as well. Not just for the Broncos as well. Like, as a neutral, it just hurts to see this moment for both teams. I think both captains would be disappointed, no matter the result of this game, win, draw, or loss. So, coming into finals, Walmsley again, he's been phenomenal this game.
Yeah, Walmsley has definitely filled those shoes at 13. As we go to Edwards, Edwards takes a tackle. I'll have a chance to put a bit of a kick on here, but I don't know if it's going to be a real... It's been pinpoint onto the... Might hit the crossbars. It's going to be a... And Walmsley, he kicks that and he chases it and he scores his own try from a kick. Can Walmsley not do anything? Can he not do anything in this game?
Look at that. Ben Barber-esque as well. He puts the kick. Lets it...
Inches from the dead ball line. I mean, if he had any bigger feet, he might have been out.
If he had your size 15 shoes, would have been out, man. What a try! Walmsley's been the one player that the Warriors can't contain this game. And he's just been doing it for the entire 58 minutes that he's been on. So I think him at that 13 position, I think it just suits it perfectly. Despite the loss of Luke Short, one of the greatest players in SRL history, he's stepping up, taking a massive leap. To take someone like that's position it's hard, and you probably know how hard it is too, Luke Short.
Look, I already said it. If it wasn't for the injury being out of this game, and I think I've lost my job anyway. Walmsley's been astounding. It's probably one of those things that maybe we should have shifted him to lock earlier.
Yeah, it's just sucks that he was on my team last season as well. I think so. We had him and we let him go. So he's going to be an absolute star. If not this season, next season, depending on where he go.
Pato had a good run there, and he's just coughed the ball straight up back to the Warriors. They a lot of people were talking about how him signing with the Broncos was probably, I don't know if they said it was an underrated signing, but he's gone to prove that he's deserving of that jersey. At 11, he got the New South Wales jersey, and at lock now he's blown up this game.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect environment for him to just even just evolve, really. I think if he stays with the Broncos and they give him that 13 jersey, I think the Broncos will succeed just as much as Walmsley will. So we're going to see what happens with him in the future.
Yeah, possibly a beautiful masterstroke by AMAC and top-ups of the Broncos to sign Walmsley for this season. And as you said, they would be silly to let him go for next season by the looks of this game anyway. As you say, go to Sonny Sharp. Sonny Sharp will take the tackle. Goes to Oliver. Oliver goes to Bakers. Bakers goes to Sharp. Dylan Sharp breaks the line, but he can't beat Chance bunts. Oliver will go to Walmsley once again. Goes to Sonny Sharp. Sonny Sharp takes the tackle. Nice tackle. 25 out. Goes to Edwards. Edwards put this little grubber kick in and goes to Sharp, but Sharp can't get away from any of the defenders. So they finally go with a grubber kick. Doesn't pay off though. As David Tuala just takes a run straight through the hole and gets almost to halfway for their first tackle. So Warriors starting in a very good set here. As Corcoran drives over the halfway. So how do you feel like this is going, guys?
I think it's going for a nail-biting finish. I think the fans they're a bit anxious for this game. Can you verify that, Ted?
Yeah, the fans they're standing up. They're just staring at the field. Nothing else is happening in the crowd. They've got their eyes on the field and the field only, waiting for their team to just do something, have a line break or do something that the Broncos aren't expecting. And that fifth tackle was not it. Just trying to go out a dummy half. That was very disappointing from the Warriors.
I think the 20,000 New Zealand fans, not a single one of them has left the stadium. All of them not even going to the bathroom. I think in the next 15 minutes it's going to be a wild finish for two teams who are desperately needing a win. So I'm excited to see what both teams can produce. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to show what they can do.
Yeah, and that's it. And they're going to have to do it without Walmsley. He's finally got his much-needed break as we've had the final interchanges for this game. So they go to White. White goes to Wriggle. Wriggle goes to Tank. Tank takes a run straight up the guts. Takes it over the 40. He'll play it to Wriggle. Wriggle will play it to Kual. Kual will play it to Bunce. Bunce goes to Square. Square steps one, but gets taken in the two-man tackle. As you were saying.
We haven't seen much of the wingers for New Zealand who have played a pivotal position in them winning games. Haven't seen much of them for both sides. Marcus Square is typically a scoring machine, but hasn't done much of the ball with a lack of ball, we'll say, Luke.
Yeah, they've both been kicked too, but they haven't been able to really get away from anywhere. And we've got our first repeat set of the game.
That is composure right there from pretty sure it was McCartney who did the kick there. Complete composure there, trying to get another set of 6. Got to see what. Is it too early to go for the field goal here, Luke Shaw?
I think they're going to probably try and push it up in this set. If they're unsuccessful in this set, maybe they might start feeling the pressure in the next set down here. But we'll see. They've got a couple of tackles. You never know what they'll do. Bunce takes a run there. Bunce gets taken in a 3-man tackle. Goes to Wriggle, goes to Kuau. Kuau goes to Tank. Tank goes for a run that gets brought down by AMAC. Goes out to Tuau. Tuau gets tackled. He's going to drive forward, and they're not going to be able to turn him when he's back. So he's going to score here, and that's going to put them in front. So they didn't think the field goal. They went for the try.
The crowd has risen.
Yeah, the crowd would be going crazy down there, Ted, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they are screaming right now. No bathroom breaks or anything. They're just too excited right now. 69, 70 minutes in, yeah.
I'm pretty sure even the chefs have left their respected restaurants in order to watch this game.
Indeed.
Yeah, so no, if you want a sausage roll or a pie, you're going to have to wait 10 minutes because it's SRL footy. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
And the Warriors, their fans, they're really passionate about their football too. So
you can see all 20 or 30,000 of them in the back. Look at that. They're just jumping up and down. They're finally getting a bit of hope.
Yeah, definitely not an empty seat in the house for this clash.
As we reach the last 10 minutes.
Bakers will get us underway again. So yeah, the Broncos, they're down by 6 again. They will need to try and claw their way back in with this final 10 if they want to try and take the win. As we see a pass go to Tank. Tank will just take the run up the guts. There's a Wriggle. Wriggle goes to David Tuawa. Tuawa takes a tackle, gets brought down in a 2-man tackle. What do you reckon their chances of coming back in now that Walmsley's off the field? He was their man for everything.
He was electric. He basically put Brisbane on his back and said, "I'm gonna drive up this set and get another 20 meters." I think he's well over 200 plus meters, and to give a guy like him a well-deserved break in the dying 20 minutes of the game, I think he's what they needed. He's what anyone would want. Fortunately, you got to give him his break. AMAC! I thought it was away, but
The sad story of a prop trying to get a line break.
Have you scored a try like that in your career?
No, I can't remember. usually close to the line where I can just crash over. We don't like running too many.
Look, you've had a stellar career, so it's a career anyone will be proud of. So, pleasure to have you in the box tonight.
As we see Sharp make the step, he's turned on the inside. Jai McCartney's there, but he's going to bring him down. So again, Jai McCartney with a try-saving tackle. He's been doing it all night, but they've got opportunities here. Og's going to drive. He's not going to get turned. Oh, they turned him at the last second. But has he got the ball down? Goes up as a no try.
On the side. No.
It looks like maybe they've held that ball up the whole time. So we've got no try. But again, Sharp almost there. Jai McCartney just in the time. This goes high, but it's going to rely on someone jumping for it. So I don't know if that was a right kick there. Maybe a grubber would have been the better option.
Yeah, I think it was just put under pressure. I could Tank, hitting him 10 meters and there in that tackle. Definitely just not the play there. I think a grubber again would have been perfect. I think it just got that pressure. I think there was a second try saver made by Warriors, or third try saver by Warriors half this game. So I think the Warriors, they're throwing everything out there, everything in the engine.
Yeah, considering what we saw in the first half, the Warriors have definitely turned it on for this second half. And that's making the crowd pretty happy, I would think, wouldn't it, Ted?
Yeah, the crowd are pretty ecstatic here with 4 minutes to go. Yeah, They're all standing up. Not one of them sitting down, waving their flags, and excited to hopefully leave with a victory for them team as a knock-on happens.
Yeah, John McCartney's been good at these try-saving tackles, but I don't think that was what he wanted just there. He coughed that one up, and they've given the Broncos the ball. First tackle in their half. So we go to Dan James. This is Dan James' first game in the SRL, and it's his first run, I believe, of the night. So took a lot of the time, but boy, that was needing a lot of touches. Might need to go to Specsavers on that one. As we see, Sonny Sharpbreaker line. He's brought down. So fourth tackle, they've got 10 out. So the Broncos have a chance here. Over to Isaac Edwards. Edwards to Bakers. Bakers will just run up the guts, but can't get over the line. So what sort of kick do we see here? They put in the grubber, but no one's there. So the grubber's on, but no chasers. So King just brings that one out cleanly.
Yeah, there's one thing that I hate seeing teams do. It's put a kick in. There's no chasers. Lock is away. Second-year player. Ran about 60 meters there. Great run.
And just like that, the Warriors are now on the attack and a chance to possibly put a nail in the coffin with Tank going over. And that would be game over for the Broncos here.
A huge run there. Like a Tank. That's just what you want to. That's what you want from a bench player. Or he even started, came off, and came back on, and he does that. Broncos, they were in the game, Luke. They were in the game. It was 6-6. They turned into 12-6. They had a chance, and they lost it on the last tackle again. I think that's been the night, basically. Don't let it go for a fifth tackle for both teams, because it's just opportunity after opportunity, and then it's just like that.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the interchanges for the Broncos didn't work. Losing Walmsley hasn't helped them. And possibly, I don't know if having Crutcher and Lee come back on in the props at the 60-minute. But other than that, the Broncos, they've come in here. They are a bit underhanded, obviously, with losing a few players in the season. Losing myself due to injury this week, but also retirement. So they've done what they've tried to do, and with that, the Warriors have picked up a win after dropping the last two. So their fans are going to be happy. So the Warriors, they just need to move on to next week with what they've picked up here. The Broncos, they're going to have to look at their team list next week, see what they can do. As we see, 3 tries to 1. David Tuawa, Akata, Tank, Chance Bunts. Kowal kicked 3 for 3. Walmsley, beautiful kick from a lock, chased it through and scored his own try. Baker's converting. Look, well, possession pretty even.
Pretty sure the stats are pretty even.
Look at that. David Tuawa, 233 meters.
It's just him and Walmsley were really the matchup of the game, despite playing different positions. And I think with the Broncos, I think they were, you got to applaud the fight. I think they were 20 minutes away from winning that game, and you take off Walmsley, who's been their best player, and I think they lost the game. You got to applaud the fight though, and as you see the Warriors stats, look at the amount of errors. A lot there. You've got 5, 6, 7 errors from players, and despite the amount of run meters that they had, a lot of errors. So, look at a lot of tackles as well. Corcoran had 28, Buns had 17, Tower had 18. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah. As you said, like Walmsley, look at that. Walmsley, 66 minutes, 229 run meters. I don't know if I've ever seen a lock do that in a 66-minute stint, like a 65-minute stint. He was just explosive.
Would you play him the full 80 next week?
Look, you can't really play him the full 80 at lock. You'd have to change him into the forwards and then bring him back for 75 minutes. But I don't know. It's a question, does he have the fitness to do it?
There you have it.
And there you go, guys. We have been Luke, Dom, and Ted in the box. And that is your round 10 clash between the Warriors and the Brisbane Broncos. Good night.